Credit is more important than money. And the crazy thing is, most of us don't even know how it works. So today, I'm breaking it all down for you. Stick with me for the next few minutes. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what credit is and why it's so important. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. All right, so first things first is what exactly is credit? Let's look into it. Credit is an agreement between you and a lender that allows you to obtain money, goods, or services with the promise that you'll pay it back later. This could be a bank, a credit card company, a car dealership, and more, right? So, what makes this agreement possible? Trust is the only thing that makes this agreement possible, which is crazy, right? All they need to know is that they can trust you with money, that they can trust you with an item, that they can trust you with services, and that you will make that payment back in time, on time, every month. Now, obviously, in exchange for that trust, they give you access to funds, to loans for a mortgage or a car loan, or they'll give you access to a credit card that has a credit limit that you can use for whatever your necessities are. But here's what's interesting. Credit isn't just about borrowing money. It's actually your financial reputation that's on the line. I actually like to call this a financial report card. You can think of this like a report card you had when you were in middle school or in high school. But instead of being graded for math and English, you're being graded for how well you manage those loans that they give you or the payments that you've made on those credit cards that you have. Which segues perfectly into the next topic that we're going to talk about. What is a credit report? All right, so a credit report is a detailed record that businesses use to see how responsible you were with the money that you borrowed. It tells them if you make your payments on time, how much debt you have, what kind of accounts you have, how long you've been using credit, and how well you've been managing it. And here's the truth, whether you realize it or not, banks, employers, car dealerships are always pulling your credit to see if they want to do business with you. Like, I remember working at a car dealership as a car salesman, and people will call me and ask me, are you guys still pulling my credit? And my answer was almost always, yes, they are pulling your credit because dealerships don't want to lose your business. They want to earn it. And so what they'll do is they'll shop around your credit to see if they can find a deal for you to get you back in that door so they can sell you a car. So until you tell them, I don't want you to run my credit anymore, they're free range to do whatever they want since you gave them your information. So you just gotta be careful with that. Why credit is so important. Credit isn't just something banks care about. It literally affects every part of your life. It affects where you live, what you drive, what phone carrier you use, even job opportunities, mostly those involved with handling money. Let's break that down. Let's start with where you live. If you're looking for a home, if you're looking for a place to rent, the first thing that apartment complex or that lender is going to ask you is for your social. You know what's involved with asking for a social. It's to check your credit report to see if you qualify to either rent or be given a loan for the mortgage on that home, right? The second thing is getting a vehicle. When you go to this dealership and you're test driving the car and you're feeling all good and great about you possibly leaving in that vehicle, the one separator with whether or not you are actually going to leave with that car is your credit score, your credit report. Those institutions want to make sure that when they lend that money to you, you're going to make that payment on time, right? And the next thing is a phone carrier. If you go to a place like Verizon, Sprint, T-Mobile, any phone carrier or secondary phone carrier like Cricket, the moment you ask to get a phone under a plan and you want to finance that phone, financing requires someone to check your consumer report, your credit report. They want to make sure that when they give you this phone, that you're going to not just run off with the phone, that you're going to pay it back every month on time, at set date, set time, every time. Okay? And the last thing is the employer. Some employers run credit scores to see what kind of person they're bringing into their business. They want to make sure that this person is responsible. They want to make sure that this person knows how to manage different things, especially if you're looking for a job into like real estate or any financial institution. That's very common. And what better way to tell if somebody is responsible or not by checking how they manage their money? The bottom line, credit controls access to the things that make life a lot easier. See, a good credit report is going to give you options. It's going to give you freedom. It's going to give you financial opportunities. You'll just be able to do a lot more. And a bad report is just going to cost you more money, man. It's going to cost you more money to live the same exact life as your next door neighbor. Look, it's pretty simple. Now that you know what credit is, just be a responsible consumer. If you don't want to overpay for life's basic necessities, use your credit wisely, don't overspend, and always pay on time. And listen, if your credit isn't where you want it to be, don't stress. That's exactly why I'm here. If you want to get your credit fully restored or back on track, click the link below this video, shoot me a DM, and we'll get to work. So before you go, if you found this valuable, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more content like this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Later.